Good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome back to Under the Bottom Rope with the Big Bad Boo Bear. Today, All Elite Wrestling sold out the Capital One Arena, 14,000 proud, in just 3 hours. That's right, 3 whole hours. That's all it took for them to sell out the Capital One Arena, which is a big deal. 14,000 people. I think that's more than All In. I don't know if it's more than Double or Nothing. And kind of, we all kind of assumed they would sell out their very first TV show. Everybody kind of assumed that was going to happen anyways, but, 3 hours is kind of a tall order, for them to pull off, so pretty proud of that for them, I think all of us fans are pretty proud to see them succeeding as the open alternative to WWE. But see, now in that same breath, it seems TNA is making some moves there with Tessa Blanchard and her latest matches with a couple of different guys, kind of breaking the intergender barrier. And I will say, it's always, and maybe don't call me a sexist, because I'm not, but that whole situation has always made me feel a little uncomfortable. And I think it's just because of my home raising and my roots. Seeing a guy beating up a girl at all is kind of weird, So, obviously it puts the guy in a real heel position, which is probably what I would assume is what they're going for. I haven't seen any of these matches, but I've heard that they're very fucking good. Anything with Tessa Blanchard is obviously pretty damn good. So, most definitely making some moves. They're definitely getting a lot of attention. I see it all over Twitter. She's got a couple of matches going on, calling it the Diamond Era. So I need to get over there myself and check it out. And if any of you have, definitely let me know in the comments, or and you can DM me on the Twitter at Big Bad Boo Bear. So definitely let me know if you check it out and how it's like. Another piece of news coming up on the World Wrestling Podcast pretty soon. I will have a one-on-one, maybe a two-on-one interview with Dave Bradshaw. Now, I've had him on the show a couple of times, and you guys are like, Dave Bradshaw, yay! I love Dave Bradshaw. He's fucking awesome. But as I said in the last episode of Under the Bottom Rope, WCPW is closing their doors, or has closed their doors, and for me, Dave was the voice of that company. No offense, obviously, to Top Class Kennedy, but Dave Bradshaw was the guy. I love Dave Bradshaw's commentating. He was really awesome. I've talked to him a couple of times. We've learned about Cowman, and we started a Bradshaw Club. So now it's time to maybe talk a little bit about the ending part of What Culture Pro / Defiant, and maybe take a trip down memory lane with him. Get some favorite matches. Some of his favorite times with the company. So that's coming up. That's going to be after August 14th. We've got to wait till he gets back in town. I've got to wait till my schedule equals out and everything goes back to normal. Hopefully me and Sean will have another episode of the World Wrestling Podcast up pretty soon too. I know he's got that interview with Brian Malones coming up. So a lot of things going on with WWP. And until then, I'm going to try and keep these Under the Bottom Ropes going. We've had a pretty eventful week, unfortunately, with the passing of Harley Race and the closing of WCPW and the closing of Wrestle Circus. It hasn't been the best of news over the last, week or so, but it's still been news, and I'm trying to keep up with it the best I can. So this was another episode of Under the Bottom Rope with the Big Bad Boo Bear, the podcast man who cuts meat, and the meat man who puts asses in the seats. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, check out the archives. Peace.